evening, and hallelujah. Yeah, we shall come on. Good evening, and welcome to the City Gate. Good evening. Welcome to the City Gate on Wema TV, the voice of hope. Apologies, we are late. We've had some technical issues, but we thank God that we are able to come to you. And we are grateful that you are waiting for us. And we are grateful that you have shared that link. And we are also grateful in advance that you'll stay with us until the end of the show. Brothers and sisters, because I know there are sisters who are listening, is a man, a donkey that carries the baggage, carries the food, takes the food home. The food is eaten, but they themselves never eat the food. Is the man in need of taking care of himself? Has he neglected himself, or has he been neglected? Today we are talking about self-care with reference to the man. And with me tonight are all the suspects who are supposed to be here. We are here, full house. On my far right is the counseling psychologist, the undisputed Willie Kenyash.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Very well. And good to be here. And I think I should welcome you back.
Oh.
We missed you last Monday.
You did?
Yes.
So I can be missed. Wonderful. We thank God. We thank God.
Yes.
And next to him is our pastor.
Yes, Pastor Gigi, I'm glad to be back to the gate as we man the city.
Welcome, Pastor Gigi.
Thank you.
And on my left is the financial consultant, Simon K.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank
How
you.
is the going?
Going is good, and I'm happy to be here.
Great.
And as Willie said, welcome back. We missed you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here, because we have a pastor here, so here is your mentor and your author, Bernard Waroe. That is my new. And I'm the only one allowed to have two titles.
I agree.
I'm a mentor and another, and we are doing this tonight.
Yes.
Really,
Yes.
when we talk about self-care,
Yes.
especially with reference to men, it is always spoken with reference to women. There's even one lady who told me, you mean men also have issues with self-care?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
I want to start by saying that men are human beings. And so it doesn't mean that we don't need to take care of ourselves. And so when you're talking about self-care, in a nutshell, we are saying we need to take care of our lives. We need to have that special moment and a silent moment whereby you can go and think about life. And when I'm talking about having that special moment, it doesn't mean really hooking up with Waroi somewhere, taking some coffee.
Okay.
I am talking of really going somewhere and staying alone.
Oh.
And you meditate. You think about this life. You think about family. You think about business. You think about yourself and how you should take care of yourself. And when we are talking about self-care, we are also talking about self-love. At times, as you started, you have said it very well, that at times men, we work like donkeys. But it is important that sometimes you can take a break, go somewhere and relax.
Okay.
You know, take yourself for an out. You know, go somewhere, take some uji. Itisha vikombe mbili, eka ile side na hii. Unakunywa hii, unachukua hile. And you try to imagine mko na mtu lakini uko peke yako.
Okay.
This is self-care. And so when you're talking about self-care,
Yeah.
we are talking about caring of our emotions, caring of this physical body and also mentally.
Okay.
Because we have so much that is going around as men, and so if we don't take time and relax and reflect, at times we can even fail to do that which God has even called us to do.
Wow. Wow. Pastor Gigi.
Yes, sir.
Has the responsible man taken so many burdens on themselves that they have no time for themselves?
Absolutely so. Unfortunately or fortunately, we live in a society where man has so much expected of him. And the man, we know man is a pleaser.
Yeah.
He's out to please his family, he's out to please the community, and he takes so many responsibilities upon his shoulders, such that many times this man actually has no time for himself. He actually forgets that he is a normal human being who has needs and has emotions and has certain things that he requires done to him just as much as he's doing for the other people. And so what happens is that many times as men, we are so busy trying to meet the needs of everybody else in our community or in our society. And unfortunately, we neglect ourselves. We don't have time, like Willie says, to get that personal time where it is about me, myself, and I. Where it's about me taking care of my needs, whether they are physical, whether they are emotional, mental, and all that. It is very true that man is carrying so much burden, and we are not saying that he should relinquish them. No. We are saying as the man takes the responsibilities that he is required to take, he also needs to be conscious of himself, that he needs to take care of himself as a person so that he's able also to take care of the other people. Unless that happens, man will actually collapse on the way and not deliver.
Wow. Simon K.
Yes, sir.
Why is it important for the man to think about himself and take action and take care of himself?
Wow. I think just like Willie said, we men are as human as women. Sometimes we look at the element of we are masculine, we are strong, and we forget that we also need, we are also limited. And it's important, as Reverend said, it's important to have those moments that after you've toiled, after you've gone out there, you've been fighting, because men are naturally hunters. After you've been out there hunting, after you've been out there fighting, after you've been out there protecting your family, yourself, the community, it's also good to have those moments that you sit back and do what we call decompressing. Decompressing.
Okay, break it down for us. For
When
those
there's
of
so
us who
much,
are laymen.
when there's so much pressure on you, and you keep piling on this pressure, let me use the example is a balloon or a tire. There's so much that can go inside a tire or so much that can go inside a balloon until it gets to that elasticity.
Elastic limit.
It gets to its elastic limit. Once you supersede your elastic limit, you break. So before you get to your elastic limit, decompress.
Okay.
It's good to have those moments that you regularly
It's like releasing some of the
release,
pressure.
yeah,
So you
release,
can create room for
yeah, for more pressure. You know, because sometimes you will find someone reacting in a certain way,
Yeah.
but they're not reacting that way because the situation is very complicated. It's because of the pressure that is within them.
Yeah.
And I always use the example of a house full of gas.
Yes.
The gas is leaking, and there's so much gas inside that room.
Yeah.
If you put a spark, it
Fire.
blows the whole place.
Yeah.
But if you open the windows, and that is decompressing. If you open the windows, and that is, you have time to go, travel, go out of town, sometimes take your car or walk, just walk somewhere, and ease yourself
Yeah.
of the pressures of life. The men who do that very well, the people that eat nyama choma, I think Bypass is famous for that.
Okay.
Men, they're not running away from their responsibilities. They're looking for a time to decompress, to just go. Some of them, I remember my friends telling me that once there's so much that they're handling, they go and do a lot of, they're playing darts
Yeah. Yeah.
as they release themselves. And men are famous of, there's this quote that, not quote really, there's this saying when they say that women, everything is connected to everything, but men, tunapendanga at times kuingia kwa that nothing box.
The empty
Yeah.
box.
And when you're there, utaki kusumbuliwa, you're not worried about anything. And there's that relaxing. And then also I'm reminded of the time Jacob amedanganywa how many years for Rachel?
7.
7 years, and another 7 years for Leah. So that is 14 years.
Yes.
14 years, and he's been working and toiling. And his brother is after him. There's so much that is after him. And then he decides to anawapeleka that other side.
Yeah.
And then he goes to this other side, and he has times. You have that moment with God. Was he sure that God would come?
I'm not even sure he was going to meet God.
Nah,
I think
nah.
he was going to.
He just wanted time, time
just
alone.
relax.
I have all this, and this is good. I've gone through all this,
Yeah.
but let me just go that other side and be alone. And sina ubaya na
Nataka
mtu.
tu ku-
Taka tu kurelax, thinking about life,
Yeah.
and God shows up in that particular moment.
So God shows up during
In that
times of
particular
self-care.
moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Yes. So,
Mm.
Willie,
Yes.
when women talk of self-care, they'll go to the spa.
Yes.
They'll have their nails done.
Yes.
They'll have their hair done.
Mm.
They'll get a massage. If they do,
Mm.
they'll do all those manner of things.
Mm.
For men, how? Because you can tell me self-care, but where do I go?
There are many things we can do as men, and you've said very well that women will go for massage.
Yes.
Who said it is sin for a man to go for a massage?
I didn't hear
I'm
anybody
just
say it's a
asking.
sin.
I'm just
You might
asking.
be opening a can of-
I'm just asking. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I believe it is okay.
Okay.
There is something that happens. You know, I'm a cosmetologist.
Oh, by the way.
Aja.
Yes.
Other than being a
Other than being,
psychologist,
yes, I'm a
you are a
cosmetologist.
cosmetologist.
Yes. And so,
So these are some of the things.
yes, and
So if you
one,
want some pedicure here, manicure here,
yes, and I'm saying,
do that.
at times when you're stressed and you have so much
Yes.
in your head, try massage.
Oh.
There is so much that happens because you know there are some nerves. When you're tired, when you're stressed, there are some nerves that are not haziko. Yes, haziko laini. But the moment you go for that massage, those nerves zina.
They are straightened.
Yes, they are straightened.
Okay.
But we need to be very careful as we talk about this again.
Okay.
So you need, one, you need to know
Yes.
yourself. Because there are people, maybe I know I have shared this with some people, some of the friends that knows me.
Share with us.
The reason why I left that industry, it's because I knew myself. And so I realized the way I'm doing here, if I continue this way, I might lose my faith.
Story.
Oh, you might lose your faith.
Yes. And so I decided,
About self-care.
yes, I'll run away. So what I'm saying is, massage will help you.
Okay.
And so what I'm saying is, we need to be very careful and we need to know ourselves. If you know that you are not that good, that you cannot be touched by a lady and your mind concentrate, please run for your life.
Being touched by a lady is like being connected to sound.
Yes, run for your life. So you need to be very careful.
But you're saying massage is one way that
Yes,
really relaxes.
it relaxes. It will make
a
you
professional
relax.
perspective.
Yes, from a professional perspective. Then there is also the issue of walking. You know, in this era, many people, you find many men, they are driving. And so you'll find that you want to go to shopping 2 kilometers from your house, you're taking your car.
2 kilometers.
Yes,
want
you
them
can walk. Yes, take a walk. You can even take a walk with your kids. You can take a walk with your wife. You know, it will help you relax. It will also help you to connect, even as a family. One of the best way to connect, especially with your family, it is taking a walk. With those captulas,
But then that is not
Munat.
self-care.
it is.
It's caring for the
No,
family.
you see, this.
No, you're doing it for yourself.
You
It's
see-
only that they are coming
They are
to
coming
help to give you company.
You see, you as a man, number one, you are the leader of this family.
Yes.
And so you are the person who is supposed to show the direction of this family. And so at times you are very busy out there that we don't even have time for our families. And so when you come home early and you decide to take a walk with them, you take that walk with your kids, you know, they are coming running after you, you know, wanakushikilia miguu, kinda, this is also a self-care you're doing to yourself. You know, connecting with these kids. Because have you heard of some people that will say that they go homes and their kids will call them uncle? Have you heard of that?
No.
It is happening.
Yeah, it's there.
Because
there.
there are some men who are very busy, they don't have time for their kids.
Yeah, but I think to keep the debate in line,
Yes.
we'll come to talk about that, but we're talking about having time for
Yes. Now I was talking about
Yes, not for the
taking.
kids.
I was talking about
Sometimes
taking.
even the kids can become the burden.
Yes, yes, I understand. But I'm talking about taking a walk.
Yeah.
And so again, you can also take a walk alone. You decide, I need my space. And I want to speak to women out there. When your man says that I want to have time alone, don't think that he don't love you. No, it's only that maybe he want to relax.
But it depends how much time.
Of course, again, you don't take 24 hours every day. You're saying I need my space.
Yeah.
No, you see, there is also the issue of doing some exercise. You know, going for a gym.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a buy a ball and you can play alone there. You see? So there is so much that we are able to do. There is also that time you can say, actually, I want to tell men out there, at least every day, at least take 5 minutes alone.
Every day.
Every day, 5 minutes
5
alone.
minutes is not a lot.
It's not a lot,
Yeah.
but it can help a lot. Just 5 minutes.
And pay
No
attention to
music.
yourself.
Yes, no music. No, hata simu ikipigwa tena nayo. Just reflect and just meditate and just be there.
Okay.
You know, at times we are too busy that we don't even have time to reflect about this life. You know, too busy looking for money. But we need also to be very careful about our health. Because at times, tunaweza tafuta hii pesa sana, then tunamalizia kwenda hospitali kuitumia. Just because of small things, taking care of yourself. And so if you can show love to your family, as a man, you can also show love to yourself. Actually, it is hard to show love to people when you don't love yourself. And so as you're talking about self-care, we're also talking about having that self-love. I love myself. You know, go and do a survey and find many people will have issues with loving their families. They have an issue with themselves.
So
They don't love.
The foundation is self-love.
Yes,
Is
self-love. And not
the
love,
person
it is
that
love.
God created. The viewers know what I mean.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Yes. So,
yeah.
when you're talking about self-care, self-care must be a twin brother to self-love.
Okay.
That I am loving myself. Because I cannot be able to give out that which I don't have.
You can't go
So
out
if I don't love myself, then it will be hard for me to love my wife. It will be hard for me to love you as my friend. It will be hard for me to love my children. So it has to start with this self-care of loving yourself.
Loving yourself.
Yes.
Pastor Gigi,
Yes.
how can this man show love to himself?
I think basically it's what Willie is introducing to us. There are certain things that as a man I should be able to do to myself. If picking it up from where Willie started, if I can pay for my wife to go for salon and go for facial and manicure and pedicure, why shouldn't I pay for myself to do the same thing?
Do manicure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am here to tell
Yes.
men, please go for manicure.
Ah.
You don't do.
Let me pause. Yes.
Tell us
I am
tell
here
us
to
more.
tell men.
Tell
Who
us
say?
more.
You know, Pastor Waroi,
Yes.
there is a misconception out there that mwanaume ni kuparara.
Ah.
Ah.
That is, allow me to be very spiritual and say it's a demonic teaching.
That mwanaume ni kuparara.
Ati mwanaume ni kuparara.
So mwanaume ni kung'ara.
Yes, mwanaume ni kung'ara.
Yes.
Those days when men used to think ati mwanaume ni kuparara na kutoa natural perfume, hizo mambo zote zimepitwa na
Zilisha.
wakati. Ati mwanaume anainua mkono hivi, ile perfume inatoka huku.
Mwanaume ni
Wanadada
jasho.
hawapendi hiyo
Ina,
perfume.
they don't love it, I can tell you. They don't love it.
I thought it
Unless
was
they
mwanaume
have a
ni
problem.
jasho.
Maybe Mary Waroi can confirm.
Of course, when I walk around, you know
Let
what perfume when
let
I
me,
dance.
let me tell you, let me tell you. Men need to take care of themselves. And we need to come out of that school of thought
Yeah.
where men are thought to be the people who should be the most shabby. They don't look presentable. There is nothing admirable about them. I am here to advocate for men to take care of, first of all, their bodies. Because their bodies are the temple of
Take
the
care
Holy
of their
Spirit.
bodies.
Yes.
Go for manicure.
Go for manicure.
Go for pedicure.
facial. Have your
Facial.
face scrubbed properly
Clear well.
until your pores clear and you can feel it.
Men, do you know what scrubbing is?
Okay? Go for sauna. Man,
Oh, ate?
yes. Have a steam bath.
Ah.
Those are the things I'm talking about.
But you know, and I'm not speaking loudly. They are saying that if you are newly married
Yes.
and you have not yet,
Yes.
avoid those very heated places.
Okay. I know what that means. But it has its own place.
They might mess
Okay? Let's no, for the sake of the discussion, these things are good for our health.
Yeah.
It is so refreshing when you go for sauna and you are there and you also taking time to think about your life. You know, when you're having that steam bath, like the counselor says, you're meditating and thinking about yourself, and that feeling is a good feeling. It will release so much of your stress that you will be able to pick yourself up and pick up the responsibilities you have. If you can't afford, because I know men will tell me, hey, sometimes the bills are too.
Burdens, yeah, the bills are too much.
Create one in your bathroom. Go for a long shower.
Oh, that is self-care.
Yes.
Okay.
Take a very long, warm shower. Okay, I know they will tell us, don't do it very hot. You know, it has a way of shrinking the muscles. But take a warm shower and let it be as prolonged as it can be. That is therapeutical by itself.
Okay.
When you are taking that shower, it actually makes your body open up. It makes your brain refreshed. It makes you feel so good. And you actually, again now, like I said, take away the natural perfume. Yeah?
And you know, in fact, when you're talking about scrubbing,
yes,
you don't even have to go to spa.
Yes.
You can buy the scrub and put it in your bathroom.
In your bathroom.
Okay.
And you scrub yourself.
Yes.
Or you ask your wife to come and scrub you.
That is okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So those are the things that we're talking about.
Men need to take care of themselves.
Men need to take care of themselves.
Yes.
You know, water in itself is a therapy.
Water is a therapy.
Yes.
And Juzi tumekuwa accused that
Therapy
men don't love.
treatment. Therapy means treatment.
Is a form of treatment.
Yes.
So to say.
Yes.
We were accused that men are not showering during the lockdown. There was a lot of debate going on that men were not taking shower. That we don't love water.
Baridi.
Ilikuwa ni baridi.
Whether baridi or warm, men need to make friendship with water. Go for swimming.
Therapy.
And even if you don't know how to swim, just jump into that swimming pool.
And
Just
stay
play
there.
with the water like a dog. Yes. Just play with
relax there.
that water like a dog. Let me tell you, it works miraculous.
Dogs swim.
Yeah.
You know, there's that dog style that we talk about, that you're just there flipping up and down your hands. No, you see, men will tell me, I don't know how to swim.
Go there.
I have men who are my age mates, they have never entered a swimming pool.
Maji mingi ni ya karai.
Maji mingi ni ya karai.
Once a weekend.
Once a weekend, just get into that swimming pool.
And
Be there.
And
Enjoy the water. As simple as that. Spend your 1 hour, 2 hours inside that pool. By the time you're getting out of that pool, let me tell you, your wives and your children will actually realize.
Did you say your wives?
Okay, because I'm talking
You're
about
talking to men.
I'm talking in plural.
Yes.
Yeah? Your wives and your
Yeah,
children will actually notice there's a difference in this man. The marriage will actually change.
Gume guy who.
He will automatically come home with Didi Imedeoka.
Okay.
You know?
Thank you. Let's hold it there. Simon K.
Yes.
We mentioned something about health.
Uh-huh.
And I think very many health issues that come when men are old are as a result of lack of self-care. Men don't go for checkups. Men are not feeling well. Men are not resting. They are laboring, getting the money. They are conveyor belts. You know, even the money they are working so hard for, they're just conveyor belts.
Yeah.
So, looking at issues of self-care and health, how do they relate?
Now, I would say in life, they say your health is your wealth.
Your health is your wealth.
Your health is your wealth.
Now I'm careful.
Because at the end of the day, once you're here, once you're here, and when you die, it's your body that is going to be put under